A Death in Christmas Eve was published in 1955 in the book Mystery Stories, a Kid Quite Horror. At the time, the author, Stanley Ellin, was co-writing the screenplay for the film The Big Night, so the story and the presence of the author had not much in common. Also,
the author, Stanley Ellin, was born in 1916 in Brooklyn. He went to New Utrecht High School and then to Brooklyn College, and he got a Bachelor in Arts. Then he became a mystery writer, and in 1986 he died of a heart attack. He read a lot at a young age, a lot of Maupassant and Edgar Allan Poe. Of course, this became an influence later for his mystery stories and novels. He won an Edgar Award for The House Party in 1944, and some of his books became feature films like Redfall Summit, House of Cards, and The Bind. It's hard to really classify the characters of a mystery tale because a lot of things are left out and the characters are usually more complex, but still we can make four distinctions. There's the protagonist, that's the main character. He tends to be good and to help Charlie. Charlie would be a dynamic character. He changes his attitude throughout the story. Celia is the antagonist. She isn't really against the protagonist, but she is painted as the bad guy, as the enemy. So that's how we deduce she is the antagonist. Then there are two flat characters, Al, the bartender, and Jesse. They're both really important. Jesse is the very center of the tale, but we really know nothing about her. She's kind of aside. Then again, it's been 20 years since she was murdered. And then there's Al. He helps to develop a bit the story, but he doesn't really do anything.
well, the story is based in only one day, but the whole context of the story is in 20 years. The story takes place mainly at Celia's and Charlie's house, which is a very dark and deteriorated place. The lawyer is paying a visit to one of his clients, Charlie, who has been very depressed since the death of his wife, supposedly murdered by his sister. And the other place we can see in this story is the bar, which the lawyer used to go.
We know that the narrator is an internal one because he's inside the story. He's a character. And he's not a limited one, not like well, he is limited, but it's internal because we are inside of the mind of this main character that only sees and is present at the situation, but he doesn't know any of the thoughts of the other characters or real reasons. For example, we never know if Celia really killed Jesse or why she did it, or why she would want to control Charlie, or why they've been mourning for 20 years. At the very beginning, we are introduced to the lawyer and Celia. Already the setting suggests death, But then we are introduced to Celia's brother, Charlie. He has some very strong opinions about Celia. Uh, he says that his wife, Jessie, was killed by Celia. He tells the lawyer all of this, and the lawyer suggests Charlie to go out for a drink. Then Celia arrives. She is really mad about that, about the drinking stuff. She says that there can't be any drinks while the house is still in mourning. And then Charlie gets mad because he doesn't want to be any near Celia. He says that Celia wants to control Charlie, and also Celia got Jessie's stuff out of her room, so that really makes Charlie mad. Then Celia suggests that she killed Jessie. This is the point where really this action, the rising action, gets to a point of a semi-climax. It's weird, that suggestion, because the lawyer acts in favor of the antagonist. He says that she really shouldn't say that she killed Jessie because, well, he's a lawyer, so he defends her as a job. But Celia never really finishes the sentence, so there's still room for some doubt. Then the main character goes to the bar alone, and then we really get to the climax. We are revealed that the crime was committed 20 years ago, on Christmas Eve, exactly 20 years ago. So they really shouldn't be still in mourning. It's a plot twist or of some sort, but there's not really any plot after that. So it's just a climax in the story.